Afternoon, Yashraj. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, good. You're on time, huh? Good. So last time, who else is there along with you? Let me see. Okay. You remember, Yashraj, what we were doing last class?
Yes, sir.
What were we doing?
Denudation.
Oh, good. So denudation, did I complete? Denudation, what was the last heading I was doing? Work of a wind we have completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just tell me the topic, only the topic heading. I'll share the screen also. Tell me the last heading of the topic. What I was doing.
No. No.
Who is shouting like this? Oh my God. Yashraj. Yashraj. Who has created such a huge volume? And who has joined this? Jadav. Who is he?
Sir, मैं हूँ.
कौन है?
रुद्रा.
तो ये किसका नाम से आया रे तू?
मेरा ही नाम है.
किसका नाम है ये?
मेरा ही नाम है.
Rudra S. Jadav. Correct. Why did you come off today?
सर क्या हुआ ना ये अभी हमारे ना पढ़ना था.
Oh, ठीक है, no problem. So we were with the chapter denudation, correct?
Yes.
Did we complete? Yeah, we have completed. I have gone up till hydrosphere.
हाइड्रोस्फीयर कर रहे थे.
ये देख, यशराज तो बोल रहा है कि हम लोग ने हाइड्रोस्फीयर स्टार्ट नहीं किया. वो तो फिर
हाइड्रोस्फीयर कर रहे थे.
Keep your videos on. Let me see what condition both are sitting. Rudraksh is also doing good. Yashraj, I can see him. In hydrosphere, we have gone up till hydrological cycle. Am I correct? Hydrosphere gone up till water cycle. Correct, Anna? Then next put the heading waves. Next we will write tides. Then we'll have some diagrams. Right up. Why Rudrak's video is off? Right on for waves. Oscillatory movements. In water. Good. Now I can see oscillatory movements in water. causing a rise and fall in the sea surface. Write down these are waves. Write down this. Both are online. So, that other fellow is absent. Nuwan is also the Nivan, came with this. Rudraksh and Yashraj is online.
Yeah, he's online.
Right up. When right tides, rise and fall of sea water, rise and fall of sea water due to gravitational pull of sun and the moon. Did you write?
Yes, sir.
Then draw the picture which is given in your volume. Do you have the volume?
Yes, sir.
Put the heading causes of the tides and draw that picture. Just give me 1 minute. अरे वो जिनके पास बात करने के बाद फिर से इसे क्या है क्या कुछ तुझे बताया उसने नहीं रहा follow up and let me know today okay नहीं I'm focusing आते समय कॉल तो कर आते समय कॉल कर ठीक है जस्ट गिव मी अ कॉल तो ये जस्ट इसको फॉलो अप करना है शरद भाई को क्या होता है गाइस डिड यू डन इट now put the heading factors causing tides. Now looking at this, now tell me what is the difference between waves and tides? Any difference or one and the same? No difference?
Sir, there is difference.
Oh, good. What is the difference, Yesh?
Sir, the water rises in tides at certain time.
Okay. How about in waves?
Sir, waves are continuous.
Oscillatory movements. Correct?
Yes,
Again,
sir.
go back. Whereas tides will not go back. Tides will move. Correct? Move. Aisa.
Yes.
You understand the physics pendulum experiment? What does oscillation means? Going
Yes, sir.
like coming here and going back to the original position. So generally waves are the swelling of which water? Sea surface. Whereas tides are the external movement, and this is generally due to gravitational pull of whom? Sun and the moon. And generally we have two tides every day. What is that? We have a high tide,
and low tide.
we have a low tide. Correct?
Sir.
So generally, if you have gone to see beaches, normally in the evening you might have seen high tide, and morning till afternoon
Low tide.
low tide. Matlab that water is not closer to the beach; it is very far. But once the evening starts, what is happening? Slowly and steadily, the water starts moving. So that is tides. Oscillatory. What is oscillatory? Coming forward, going back, and coming to the middle. So it is the sea surface. To understand the meaning of the word sea surface, it is the sea bottom, which is making the water to move up. Whereas tides are the pull of whom? The sun and the moon. Clear?
Ah.
Pakka.
Sir.
So let us have Rudraksh say, telling me what is tide. Bol. Read what is written in the book or in the board. That's enough.
Waves are oscillating movement in water,
Right?
causing rise and fall of the sea.
Hmm.
And tides are rise and fall of seawater due to gravitational pull of sun and the moon.
Okay. Eshraj, what else you can say for waves and tides? Eshraj,
Yes, sir.
what else besides what is given in the book or in the board? We have high tide and low tide, correct? Do we have a high wave and low wave?
No.
No. Rudraksh may answer my funny question. Why you do not have a high wave and low wave? Tell me.
Because they are continuous.
Because they are not because of sun and
Moon's gravitational force.
all right. It is only the tides. समझ में आ रहा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Sir.
Whereas the waves are just the swelling of the which part? The sea surface. And the sea surface swells up, the waters are going to move. Whereas generally tides reach to the shore and they do not go back in the same format. एकदम flat हो जाता tides. है कि नहीं?
Sir.
पानी flat हो जाता. But waves कभी flat होता है?
नहीं.
Continuously आप देखता रहे. For a surfer, you know who is a sea surfer? देखा है sea surfing?
Sir.
They require waves or they require tides?
Tides.
Waves, no tides. Tides उसको बाहर लेकर आके फेंकेगा. समझ में आ रहा है? Normally you might have seen the sea surfer is taking the use of a wave. एक wave निकल गया तो दूसरा wave आता है, तीसरा wave आता है. Continuously waves are there. I think you might have seen certain swimming pool. They call it as a wave pool. They never say it is a tide pool. कभी सुना है swimming pool is a wave pool or a tide pool? Swimming pool में है ना, wave pool ही है ना, कभी tide pool सुना है क्या? नहीं सुना है? Confirm? You have gone to this water kingdom. What is that? SL world, is it? SL world. SL world water kingdom गया कभी के दोनों में से? Whatever. Nowadays, I think every water kingdom they have this wave pool. You know what is wave pool? The water starts moving up and down and again goes back, again comes back, again goes back, again comes back. Is it oscillatory? Yes. जहां से start होता है वहां जाएगा, दोबारा आएगा, and दोबारा जाएगा. Is it tides doing like that? Tides come to the shore and becomes flat. Flat normal हो जाता है. It loses its power. समझ में आया?
Sir.
So now let us write the heading: factors causing tides. Point number 1. The main cause The main cause is the gravitational pull. It is the gravitational pull of sun and the moon over the earth. Sun and the moon over the earth. Second point. The surface of the earth facing the moon. The surface of the earth facing the moon the surface of the earth facing the moon will have maximum gravity while the opposite side of what? Of the earth will have maximum or minimum? Will have minimum gravity. And I am facing the earth maximum, opposite the earth minimum. Next. So water on that side of the earth facing the moon will experience, who can complete? High tide or low tide? Will experience, come on, both of you.
Low tide.
Low tide?
Opposite side low tide होगा ना?
Low tide है पक्का?
हाँ.
जरा इसका above statement read करो. Let me give you a hack of her. Both are saying low tide. Read it sentence clearly. Just above point. Yashraj is saying low tide. How about Rudra?
Sir, moon के opposite side ना?
No, I'm saying the side of the earth facing the moon, not sun.
हाँ, वो high tide.
हाँ तो वही तो मैं बोला. High tide.
मैं लगा आपने बोला कि this side moon is opposite side में.
नहीं, you are writing wrong. Will have high tide, whereas the opposite side will have a low tide. Will have a low tide. Okay, then you can write the next heading, nature of tides. We have to write what is high tide and nature of tides. Yeah, write in your notebook the way exactly I'm saying. Yeah? Although it is not there for your syllabus, please write this. Write spring tide. And the highest of the high tide. And for neap tide, low tide, right, it is known as neap tide. It is called as what? Lowest of the low tide. Are you understanding? Let me see who can, after copying, tell me the answer. What is the high tide and what is the low tide? Come on. Did you complete it? Writing? Now, who can tell me? Come on. Rudraksh, read it. First, high tide. What did I write?
सर स्प्रिंग टाइड के बाजू में तो लिखा है
Low tide, we have a special type of low tide which is called as neap tide. It is known as the lowest of the low tide. Correct? Come on. Rudraksh, read it. Are you reading it, Rudraksh, for me? Hey, Rudraksh. Look at the board and read. Read loudly. He will read on his own. You read it, boy. I don't know, there is some audio issues with you. Yashraj, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Read what is written. Springtime.
Sir, from the book or board?
From the blackboard. Book में किधर springtime दिया है क्या?
हाँ
दिया है springtime दिया है.
हाँ सर, बुक में दिया है.
So read from there. Let me see what they have given.
Very high tide it's caused when sun and the moon and the earth are almost in same lines. Such tides are called spring tides. The gravitational force of the sun and moon work together with combined force, and thus a high tide is called. The height of such spring tide is 20 per centimeter or more than that of the normal tides. Such tides take place twice a month during full moon and new moon.
Underline that during full moon and new moon.
Okay.
Okay. So normally we have Amavasya and Purnima. You know the Hindi word for Amavasya and Purnima? Amavasya is known as what?
Sir, new moon.
And Purnima is known as full moon. Full moon.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what is Purnima when the moon is full in size? Whereas during Amavasya, the moon is nothing, zero. So normally we say it is the high tide and the low tide. Every day we have high tide and low tide. Highest of the high tide is known as a spring tide. Lowest of the low tide is known as which tide? Which tide? Neap tide. So right here not put spring tide. I will write it separately. Write down spring tide. Spring tide. Did you write? It is commonly known as highest of the high tide due to great pull of the moon Second, you write neap tide. It is the lowest of the low tide. It is the lowest of the low tide. Which is experienced lowest of the low tide which is experienced due to least gravitational pull from the moon. Due to least gravitational pull from the moon. And next time when you go with your family to any beach, you always observe that every day we have a high tide and every day we have a low tide, correct? But some days we
Yes,
have
sir.
the highest of the high tide, which is called as
Spring tide,
some days we have the lowest of the low tides, which is called as
leap tides.
clear and बस इतना ही याद रखने का. Then let us see the diagram. If you see the diagram, I'll ask you to draw it. Just understand the first diagram what they have shown you. Look here. So this is new moon. So this side of the earth, it is fully dark. समझ रहा है?
हाँ.
Whereas this is full moon. Full moon is called as Purnima. Look, this side of the earth. So ये अपना जो dotted line है ना, वो आके normal. But look at the pull. It has taken huge pulling. Are you seeing the pull is very high? Whereas this side the pull is there, but it is very minimum. समझ में आ रहा है what I'm saying?
हाँ sir.
That dotted line से देखो पानी कितना दूर गया है, whereas यहाँ पानी ज़्यादा दूर नहीं गया. So this is the pull of the water during a new moon day and a full moon day. So when you are drawing this diagram under full moon, what you have to write? Purnima, and under new moon you write Amavasya. Come on, start drawing this diagram in your notebook. This diagram.
Okay.
Under a high tide only you draw it. Then low tide I'll make you to draw the second diagram. Come on. Use a pencil, don't use a pen. I'll try to check some videos for you guys. Maybe if you get a wonderful video, you'll understand what is a spring and what is a neap tide.
Sir,
Yes.
ये मैं एक मिनट में हूँ.
What happened?
वॉशरूम जा रहा हूँ.
Quickly draw the diagram. There is one small video which will explain to you what is a spring tide and what is a neap tide. Once you complete, the video is there. So then put the next heading low tide and draw the second picture. Did you complete? After completing the first picture, you tell me, then I'll explain the second picture. After that, only the video will be played out.
Rudra and Yashraj, both of you start your video.
Yes, that's it. Instead of turning his video, he is doing all kinds of backdrop things. Rudraksh, did you complete?
Yashraj, are you there?
Complete it quickly. There is one more diagram.
Yes, ma'am.
The video should be always on. We are not keep on, reminding them for this. You understood, both of you?
Yes, sir.
And then why? I also told you in the beginning. So is that diagram complete?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now look at the second diagram. Keep drawing. Look at the second diagram. I'm not drawing this because it is already there in the volume. So look here. So now we have the sun, we have the earth, and we have the moon. Now these are in the which position? Right angle position. Are you seeing right angle? So whose movement will be whose pull will be minimum? The moon's pull will be minimum. So now look here. Now moon is exactly down the earth here and exactly up the earth here. So the pull can be seen only here. Whereas this also minimum, this also minimum. So is it causing a high tide or a low tide? It's
Low
causing
tide.
a low tide, not a high tide. So draw this picture. Show the moon vertically up and down, 90 degrees. Shall we? Completed. Now look at this video, which is going to explain both high tide and a low tide. And listen carefully. Is the video is there? Just 1 minute. Did I share the sound? Okay.
Topic is tides. First of all, I would like to explain what is a tide in a quick short sentence. Tides are the regular rise and fall of the sea levels around the globe. Coastal areas experiences 2 high and 2 low tides every day. There are many factors involved in creating tides like the gravitational pull of the earth, the sun and the moon. The most significant factor is the gravitational pull of the moon. Even though the sun is much more massive and has stronger overall gravity than the moon is closer to the earth, so the tide generating force is stronger than the sun. Imagine that the earth is here and the moon is directly above it. Now they exert a gravitational pull on one another. And we know that due to the gravitational pull of the earth, most things on earth are grounded. Like if we throw a ball, it will fall due to the earth's gravitational pull. But the ocean water being fluid, which can able to flow easily, it can be pulled towards the moon, and this is what creates the tide. So, the side of the earth closest to the moon experience the strong gravitational pull of the moon, which causes the sea to rise, creating high tides. High tide will form on the other side too. This happens because this side is further away from the moon and the centrifugal force counterbalances Earth's gravitational pull towards its center. So, there are 2 tidal rises created on the opposite sides of the Earth. One is due to the gravitational pull of the moon and the other is due to the centrifugal force of the earth. Since ocean water is pulled higher in the areas of the 2 high tides, there is less water in between 2 high tides. These areas are the low tide areas. The high tides and low tides occur only when there is moon and the earth. So, what is the role of sun in the tide? Sun is the most significant celestial body in our solar system. Its gravity holds the solar system together, keeping everything from the biggest planet to the smallest particle of debris in its orbit. That means the sun exerts more gravitational pull and it has an influence on the tides as well. However, the sun's gravitational pull can do 2 things. Either it will increase the moon's gravitational pull on the earth or diminish the gravitational pull on earth. During the full moon and new moon phases, the sun, earth and moon arrange themselves.
Okay, who are in straight line? Which planets are in straight line? Come on, tell me. Which planets are in straight line? Are you guys listening to me? Boys. Which are the 3 planets in the straight line? Hey, both of you listening or not? Rudraksh.
Themselves more or less along a line in space. Then the pull on the tides increases because the gravity of the sun reinforces the moon's gravity. Thus, in a new moon or a full moon, the tide range is at maximum. This is spring tide. And during waxing and waning moons, the sun and the moon are at right angles as seen from Earth. Then, sun's gravity is working against the gravity of the moon as the moon pulls on the sea. This results in the unusual small tides called neap tides.
In that right angle second picture, did you see who is nullifying the force of the moon? Who is nullifying the force of the moon?
Sun.
Sun. So instead of a high tide, what are we having that time?
Low tide.
We are having a neap tide. Did you? Okay, let's go to the next part of the chapter. What is the next part of the chapter? It is write down periodicity. Periodicity. What is periodicity? How often we have a high tide and how often we have a low tide. Okay, that is periodicity. Right up. I'm going to give the notes. Periodicity. Periodicity. Point number 1. Every coastal region on an average experiences tides twice a day. Experiences tides twice a day. So in a day, how many times we get? In a day, how many times we get? 2. What will be? One will be high tide and other will be
Low tide.
very good. Second point. As the Earth completes its rotation, in 24 hours, comma, both the tides have a time distance of how many hours? 12 hours. 12 hours. Both the tides have a time distance of how many hours? 12 hours में high tide रहेगा, 12 hours में 1 low tide in a day. Next. Then you write types of tides, which you have already done, but I'll give it types of tides. The next heading is types of tides. Did you do spring and neap tide? That will be types of tides. Write that in, write 1 or 2 sentences. Oceanic tides. I'm saying oceanic tides are caused by oceanic tides are caused by the forces of sun and moon therefore two main types of tides. Therefore, two main types of tides are generated. Therefore, two main types of tides are generated. Hyphen A. What is that A? You write spring tide. And write first point. These are the highest of the high tides. These are the highest of the high tides. These are highest of the high tides caused due to strong gravitational pull of the moon. Caused due to the strong gravitational pull of the moon. Underline that word strong. Gravitational pull of the moon. Full stop. The height of these tides. Second point. The height of these tides are 20% more than that of the normal tides. 20% more than that of the normal tides. Full stop. Next point. It is normally observed. It is normally observed hyphen during new moon and full moon night or full moon day. Actually, night में moon होता है. It is no need to say day. You write new moon and full moon. So hyphen twice in every month. Twice in every month. Okay, now read the spring tide. If any question comes for 2 marks, what do you mean by spring tide I had given? If what is spring tide, that also I had given earlier. Are you seeing? इधर मैंने spring tide एक ही line में दिया है. If it is for a 1 mark question, write what I have given you here. If it is for a 2 marks question, what I have given you here. समझ में आया? So read that spring tide silently and tell me. Then we will go with neap tides. And the last part of the chapter is ocean currents. Then effect. Ocean current and its effect. Shall we write down neap tides? The sun, the earth, and the moon. When come in the position of a quadrature, come in the position of a quadrature, that is, what is quadrature means? You remember the second diagram? That is in the form of right angle. Come on, then it is the force of the sun. It is the force of the sun acts in the opposite direction of the moon. Acts in the opposite direction of the moon. Or acts in the opposite direction of the moon. Next point. These tides are neap tides. These tides are called as neap tides and are generally 20% lower, 20% lower than the normal tides. 20% lower than the normal low tides. Okay, you remember spring tides are 20%? Someone say higher. And neap tides are 20%
lower.
worse. Now I want Yash to say spring tide and Rudraksh to say neap tide. Then we'll be going into ocean currents. Come on, quick, without saying all the points. So who is ready? Come on, who is saying, who is going to say spring tide? ओए बोलो.
Sir,
Go ahead.
spring tides bolo. Spring tides bolo ya leap tides?
Spring tide. You say spring tide, Rudraksh will say neap tide.
Very high tide caused when the sun and the moon
Why
and
did
the
you
earth.
have very high tide? I had given you a better definition. वो बोलना. Did I not give a better definition of a spring tide? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I want that one. That is better. Come on. Ready? Come on, Rudraksh, Vintam, you say the neat tide. Is not ready, I think.
The sun, the earth, and the moon come in the position of quadrature, that is form right angle on the 7th or 8th day of every fortnight.
Say it without saying. Who is saying it? Oi, who is saying it?
Rudra.
Come on, Rudraksh, go ahead.
The tide producing forces of sun and the moon work in opposite direction.
Okay.
Such tide which is lower in height than that of normal tide is called neap tide. Height of neap tide is 20% lower than the normal tides.
Okay. Now spring tide, come on. Yashraj. Yashraj, say. My God, both are reading at. Yashraj, come on.
The gravitational forces of the earth and the sun work together with combined force. Thus, the high tide cause. The height of spring tide is 20 per centimeter or more.
20% higher or lower?
More, higher.
Higher than the normal tides. Okay. So let us write the next heading, ocean currents. I'll give you the meaning of the word ocean currents. Today we won't have the time to go into warm currents and cold currents. Then maybe by next lecture we will cover up what are warm currents and what are cold currents. Okay. So write the meaning of the word ocean currents. Ocean currents. Write up. It is the large masses of surface water. Large masses of surface water that circulate in regular patterns. Large masses of surface water that circulate in regular patterns. Large masses of surface water that circulate in regular patterns. Underline circulate in regular patterns around the ocean. Come on, both of you, look at the book and read for me what is ocean current. Come on, Rudraksh, read it. Look at the book and read.
Ocean currents are the large masses of surface water that circulate in regular pattern around the ocean.
Come on, Rudraksh. Rudraksh को बोला यशराज ने read कर दे. Come on. अरे तेरा कौन सा headphone है? Headphone will have us.
It is a large mass of surface water.
You write down an example. You write an example. You write North Atlantic drift. One more line you write down. Change the para. Ocean currents are broadly ऐसा notebook में ऐसा बना के रखो. Ocean currents heading डालो. And you write warm currents. And you write cold currents. You write fulla, warm currents, and then you write cold currents. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
So we will meet in the next lecture and continue. So whatever questions you could tackle from the back of the textbook volume, you should solve it quickly. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Then you can go for your next lecture after 5 minutes.